Hey everyone, it's Denise, and I'm back with you here at County Crossing where I have been building here lately. And I wanted to show you what I have done here so far, and also kind of at the same time answer some Q&A that I was tagged with my friend Loco 4-Pack and also Lois, the Joker's Girl. Both tagged me for these questions that I think were originally from Mark.
I used to be scared.
I'm going to tag my friend SarDeliac, my friend Jerwolf, which is Mike, and also my friend Mr. Fox 1701 with these questions as well. So I thought, I could just kind of do a question and answer and show you the settlement all at the same time. So let me just here's my tree house that I'm trying to build. I want it to look more like a kid's tree house. I don't know, but I just kind of left this corner blank so I could mess around with it here. So this is what I have so far. All right, so the first question is, why did I start YouTube? And if you go look at my discussions page or my About Me page, you'll see that I've had my YouTube account for quite some time. I think since 2006. So it's not something I really started. I just, one day, me and my girlfriend were making videos of us doing stupid dances, and I wanted to upload my video of me dancing. And I think when I uploaded it in like one day, I had like 70 views on it. But anyways, it was really stupid. I think I ended up deleting the video. Anyways, we can't find it anywhere, but it was kind of goofy. I think it was me doing the Running Man or something. I don't know. But yeah, my YouTube account has been around for quite some time now. And when Skyrim came out, I did a couple of videos on Skyrim, and then I originally started playing on the Xbox in 2009, and I had uploaded some videos of Resident Evil 5, of the versus matches. So I pretty much put those videos on private. I think I did some Resident Evil 6 videos too. I put those videos on private because, I don't think they're really of any interest to anyone. But yeah, that's what happened there. Is my YouTube channel started with a retarded Running Man dancing video. So then when April came around, April of this year, I decided to put up my first commentary video of all my Egret Tours Marina, and where I talked about everyone that inspires me: Draco Invictus, No Respawns, MadQueenShow, S Pro Gaming, I think it's SG Pro Gaming, Vis Harry. There's just so many people. Lois, I made Caravan Lois, and I was just so excited and so inspired. I like messaged everyone. I'm like, I made a video with your stuff in it, not knowing that, that they might mention me in their videos or something, and then it would just kind of snowball from there. But yeah, so I guess in April was really my first fallout commentary video where I really started getting some attention. Where did my YouTube name come from? Oh, well, my YouTube name is Phoenix. Like when I make a comment, it always says Phoenix, but really it's Phoenix Embrace. Even though the link to get to my channel is Denster77, really I wanted the channel to be Phoenix Embrace because that's what my gamer tag is. That was a creation of my husband, of like the phoenix, kind of like the phoenix bird, embracing you in their warmth. That's just how he sees me as a wife, embracing him in warmth and love. So that's kind of where that came from. So, what do I use to record with? Well, I've answered this question before on some of the comments, but for people that don't read all the comments, this might be an interesting question to answer. So, I have this little black recording box called Aver Media. And when I record, I hit the button on there, and then I go into the computer on something called Audacity, which records my voice, and then they get recorded at the same time, but totally separate. So when you're editing the video, you have to sync them up. So usually what I do is I just jump in my video so that my husband knows when to sync the voice and the audio together. But yeah, I'm really a dodo when it comes to all this technical stuff. So, I mean, I hope that was a good enough explanation. Like, those are the two items that I only deal with when I'm recording. So that's really the only thing I have to base it off of, so to speak. Do you make your own thumbnails? No, I do not. My husband does that for me. He spends a lot of time trying to, make cute ones or interesting ones for the channel. So thumbs up and kudos to husband, because I really wouldn't be able to do this without him. Who makes your intros and outros? Again, that's an easy question because my husband does all that for me. I have not been learned or taught how to do any of the editing or anything like that, and I haven't self-taught myself. So he just does it for me. He's self-taught himself, and it took him quite a while to learn everything. So yeah, there might be a day when I learn how to do it for myself, but right now we are content with the way things are working. But this weekend he's going to be working on a big video of his own, so I'm trying to get this video out there so he can have a chance to work on his and not mine for a change. Alright, do you think you will ever quit YouTube? I wouldn't say I'd ever quit YouTube because, you can always find something to upload, whether, you're chasing a butterfly through a field, or you're picking roses, or, you're making cat videos. There's always something to put on your channel. And one of my favorite YouTubes is a guy called Ibaraki Ben, where he does Fallout 4 builds, but he also does all kinds of different stuff on his channel, like food reviews, and he visits certain places where he lives and makes videos of it. So it's kind of a quirky little channel where he makes all kinds of different videos, not just Fallout 4. So I really like him. He's one of my favorites. So that's just an example of how, you wouldn't really have to ever quit YouTube. You could always find something to put up or upload or whatever. And what other videos might make it to your channel? Well, I just named off several that might make it to the channel. You never know. Dog videos, cat videos, a roly-poly crawling across the ground. I mean, I don't know. Perhaps and Fallout 3 for a more realistic choice. I've got it now, and I thought about making a few videos for it, but really, selfishly, I really want to play Fallout 3 to go look at the buildings to get some inspiration to build more on Fallout 4. So yeah. Anyways, yeah, Fallout 3, New Vegas, maybe some Skyrim. I don't know. Right now, I'm just still stuck on Fallout 4 and trying to build cool things for you guys. So, I hope that is sufficient for the question and answer. I know Loco 4-Pack, which is, his name is Gary. Gary had an extra bonus question that family members asked him. And I don't really have a bonus question. All I know is that my mother started watching my videos and she really likes them, but she only watches, you know, like a video like this where I'm showing what I built. She doesn't really know the story of Fallout and, you know, how the bombs fell and destroyed everything. She doesn't really understand that aspect of it. So I think she's just wanting to know more about that. So I thought about making, well, I have been wanting to make another character and just kind of show like the beginning of the game so she could kind of get an idea of how the game starts and what it's about. So yeah, that is going to conclude the question and answer part. So I will just go on ahead and show you the clothing shop. This was supposed to be a house of mannequins, but I decided to turn it into a clothing shop because I'm running out of room here and I really haven't built all that many shops. So I'm like, well, I better turn this into something. So yeah, that's what this is. It's pretty plain. I mean, I went kind of crazy with the mannequins as walls. So I tried to keep the inside pretty plain because, you know, you don't want it to be too busy. Of course, the outside is pretty busy.
Yes.
So with that, having the mannequins as your wall, you get a lot of extra natural light coming in from the little cracks that are in like the mannequins' legs and whatnot. And so I just had a little partition here, you know, so they can have a little bit of privacy. Gave them a little flag and their chair and a few things there, some pillows. Nothing too heavy on the junk decoration. A few clothing items. He's got a gun in case someone tries to rob him. Yeah, so you'll see a lot of people standing around because I haven't been able to assign them to their jobs yet. This was the second thing I built. The first thing I built was I repaired the shack over there. The little rundown shack that's here. Now, I'm probably going to add more in here. I just kind of plopped these down and assigned someone to get these people out of my way because they were, you know, getting in my way and whatnot. And yes, I am over encumbered, but I don't hear myself heavy breathing, so I'll just try to go slow. Honestly, I'm just tired of putting everything into a chest, taking it out. Yeah, so I just got lazy, so sorry guys. Here's some little bedrooms inside here. Sleeping places. I didn't really junk decorate in here. Alright, so in my last video, I built this. Now, I changed some things up on it. It was originally supposed to be an apartment complex, but then I was like, well, I'm going to have to make some of it into shops, and so, and it didn't come out the way that I wanted the apartment complex to look like, kind of like the one that I've lived in for so long. And that didn't happen. But here's the little workshop I built down below.
Ain't looking for trouble,
And it's not lighted yet or anything. No electricity here. I'll just give you a quick run through of this. It's not decorated or anything yet, so it's not, you know, it's still a work in progress. Okay. I thought about making this just kind of a little, you know, eating spot or, you know, picnic table what they can eat there and look out, kind of like a deck or something. All right, now here is the place for the animals. The cats are in the existing shack that, you know, came with the settlement. I dragged this little tricycle over here because I thought it would be cute in here with the cats. I think there's 6 or 7 in here. So they stay in here, they don't wander about. And then all the dogs, they've got 1 dog house down here. And then they've got 4 more up here, so I can always add more dogs. Oh, well, I take that back. They do wander about. The cat is up here visiting the dogs, apparently. But that's all right. So one thing I did was I started putting the lamp posts inside the wooden posts, and I really, excuse me, like the way that they look. And so I just made this little garden area. It's got the water pumps stuffed in there on top of the moot fruit. So it's all in there, kind of hidden, which is what I like, to have it all hidden.
Yeah.
And so yeah. What are you doing, guy? Did you mess up my tires? You did. Shame on you. Get out of here. Scat. Okay, so I drug all this stuff over here too for some extra decoration. Here's a little outhouse. For some reason, this lady has been standing here for like a week in game time. I guess she's having some bowel movement problems or something. I don't know. But here is the rundown shack that I have repaired. And so it's got this side part where it's kind of like the little shipping areas or whatever, kind of like that. If you've been following SarDeliac, he's been making in his settlements like these little shipping places where food and stuff gets shipped out. And this is kind of the same concept, but with Far Harbor people that are trying to, you know, ship out their little fish and stuff. Far Harbor Fresh, and it's also inspired a lot by BadBry's build that he did in County Crossing too. I think he had some Far Harbor people there set up shop, and you know, so it's just kind of a meshing of 2 ideas there that I really thought were cute. What are you doing out here? Oh Lord have mercy. I thought some floating candles in the water would be pretty. So like here is the front door, but you know, it's always suggested that you make 2 entrances for these people to get in, but they're still kind of wacky when it comes to this one shack, because you know, if you don't build here, they all just kind of congregate right here, and they don't move. They just kind of stand around. So I think it's still kind of a place where they're going to, you know, hang about. And then plus I put a bar up here, so that probably doesn't help. We've got a weird mannequins on tables thing going on, and little bartender dude on the table. So here's the bar lady. Here is the general trader dude that's going to be selling Far Harbor stuff. Obviously I have not junk decorated in here yet. I kind of wanted to see how much I could get away with building before I started junk decorating. This time around, I'm kind of trying something different to see if I can't help these frame rates a little bit. And so this is just a little guard tower, or guard station that I built here. Nothing too fancy.
Yes.
Put some bookshelves out here. Oh no!
Yes.
Help defend egret tours. Lord have mercy. So here's just one of their little bedrooms here. So this is where you would go back out, and I really try to make this look interesting and different from other ones that I have seen before. So this is the outside of it. And so, yeah, that's about the settlement. That's about it, what I have so far, guys. So, I hope y'all are doing well. Thank you for everyone that has subscribed recently. Thank you for all my old subscribers. I appreciate you guys so much. And I hope you're doing well. I will talk to you in the next one, guys. Bye.